Hello everyone and welcome to another video of yours truly, MortyLiv, and today's video is all about a specific level within Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it is the Break On True mission. So for everyone that hasn't done this is going to be a bit of a spoiler for you guys, so make sure that you've played the game through. However, there's a lot of little tidbits, Easter eggs, and including one of the video games, like the arcade games, that you can only get if you divert yourself throughout the level. So we're going to show you all of the cool things that this level has. And dear God, it's such a mind trip. And you'll understand exactly what I mean once we get inside.
You ran forward and picked up an M16. Or maybe it was another.
Okay, so if you go through this mission normally, as you normally would here, you'll pick up the weapon, but depending on what you do, it will cause Adler to contradict himself or cause himself to slip up in his little story. Alright guys, now this is where it gets funny.
Near a ruin, so he took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
So if you decide not to listen to Adler and move to the left, this is where stuff starts getting interesting, especially when you start picking up the weapon.
The zip line nearby was the best way back.
See,
To get to that bunker as soon as possible.
so yeah, he keeps referring to the bunker, right? And if you completely just say no to that, you'll find more and more scenarios.
Turn back and use the zip line to reach the bunker.
See, he's telling you to go back and use the bunker, and
Why is Bell on scenario 11?
see, he's talking about scenario 11, and this is when you start questioning everything.
A few allies were pinned down on a ridge. You readied your sniper rifle to assist.
All these new cool scenarios within this are just insane. Like, it'll clear out this scenario.
Inside the house hit by daylight.
So we made it to this bunker, but then this is what happens.
Christ, what's happening to them?
A mild seizure. Sims, can you hand me the benzodiazepine? The CIA's mind control program has had a great deal of success with implanted memories.
We got a job to do.
See, now we're starting to see the, you know, the curtain suddenly being pulled apart.
According to your debrief, you woke up and the rest of your crew was missing. The VC were on the ground searching for survivors.
See, now you turn into Rambo,
You readied your bow to take them out silently.
right? This is a new scenario. Suddenly the debriefing scenario has completely changed. And you notice now there are like TVs and recordings and all that in this scenario, including a bed.
The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
And now if you decide, okay, I'm going to go to the left again, you'll see more of these. And literally Adler, or the game itself, is trying its best to make sure that you do not make it past this part, because this trail becomes harder and harder and harder for every scenario you go through.
Zip line nearby was the best way back. You wanted to get to that bunker as soon as possible.
And now you see Lazar on the bridge. And just fast forwarding.
Bell, turn back and use the zip line to reach the bunker. Seeing a firefight, you readied your M16.
So we're just going to race through this one as well. See, another new scenario each and every time.
Yes, this was the bunker entrance you described in the report.
And now here's the new bunker, but everything is just going to go haywire now. Just watch.
A lab? That doesn't sound right. Bell's in the lab.
So it'll show you like all these little weird things that is going on inside of Bell's mind. It gets clearer and clearer. And now you see your boy Adler in here. being anonymous, he just decided to close the door. I mean, the window.
This isn't working.
Administering 1 cc of adrenaline.
That's it, though. That's what you were looking for. Perseus was in there.
And now everything is just disheveled and falling apart. And here I am with Park, Sims, and Adler in the main room. Like, this entire scenario has amazing and cool little tidbits on it.
Of a firefight. Crash survivors
And now, we got a GL. But here's the funny thing.
ready to grip.
If you notice, all of the Viet Cong guys look completely different. That's because they've all turned into Adler. All of them are now Adler. You're fighting Adler in this scenario. Take you to another scenario. And see, each time you run through the scenarios, this turns different. Each and every time.
You're a ruin. So you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
So we're gonna go right this time, and I'll explain why in a second. Now we have a completely new scenario again. But now we have Adler's face all over the place.
You heard Russian voices from a cave across the river, so you went.
And if you come through here the first time, all of this isn't here. Like the Viet Cong, them fighting each other. Even the statue of Adler and this statue, it does not exist at all.
You found the bunker by going into
Now,
the cave.
this is my favorite one that I found, right? You go down into the rat tunnels.
Sims, this is scenario 17.
This is my favorite scenario, and you'll understand why in a second.
A tunnel? Okay, you pulled out your sidearm and flashlight.
See all these cool little tidbits here. There's another tunnel that you can't actually go down. These are like the rat tunnels in Vietnam. And we can ignore this part. It's just a dead end with a dead, like a deadfall. Now, pay attention to this, because this is where it gets pretty cool. You're just stuck in this cavern, right? In this cave. You don't know what's happening. Suddenly you hear a noise. And it's frickin' zombies. I just got killed instantly by a zombie.
Stop lying, Bell. Start again and tell me how you met Perseus.
Alright, so now we're going through the red door. He's getting really pissed off.
I don't care if the door was fucking stuck. Open it.
He gets, like, this is where he starts getting aggressive, getting pissed off. And he's trying to force your way, like, force you to remember something.
Park, give Bell another injection. Do it now.
Heart rate is spiking. I'm not sure how much longer Bell can last. Everything's stabilizing. Heart rate is coming down.
And it gets nuts. Each one of these doors start closing. You can't unlock them. You can't open them. There's Adler's face. Just like, you know, not recognizable. And then eventually you just turn around and there's the door behind you.
What? What the hell is Bell doing in the lab?
And now you fall right through.
Forget about the damn lab. I need to know about the bunker.
Because, like, this scenario is absolutely nuts. It really, really is.
We're losing Bell. We're completely off script.
Bell's been through a lot of trauma, both real and imagined.
Both real and imaginative. Now we're going back into the sea and it's going to throw us into yet another scenario.
Program is beginning to take hold.
Been through the hell of Vietnam Script 17.
Ready.
Script 17. Don't worry about any of this part again.
The bunker door was right there at the ruins, Bell. You went in.
Alright, and now it's trying to force you
Bell, go into the
bunker by putting it right in front of you. But now, you can mess with them and just completely go off script.
Open the door.
One more time. And now he starts throwing all of the doors at you. He wants you to open that door very badly.
What happened in the bunker, Bell?
And you can just like completely avoid them, keep running around.
Bell, Perseus said something to you. What was it?
And keep moving and keep moving. And then when you try to like completely avoid him, he traps you inside. And now you get to sit at the table with everyone else. Say hello to the TVs. So yeah, I've really been enjoying Cold War. Cold War has been a great game, like campaign. The multiplayer is a bit, you know, iffy. It's up for debate. Some people love it, some people don't. And honestly, the story for it is great. And I just wanted to make a video on this mission alone, just to cover a bunch of the scenarios. Like, you can't cover all of them from what I actually just discovered here, because once you go through a set number of scenarios, it will completely just throw that big red door in front of you. And honestly, it's been great. And I've been asking people who, like, how they've gone through that one, and they said they just went right to the red door and didn't experience any of those scenarios. So guys, honestly, replay that mission, go through the scenarios, find the zombie, see if you can survive longer than me, because that's actually the quickest I got killed by those guys. When I first discovered it, I was fighting them for like 3 minutes, but those guys literally slap you around and destroy you. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, like you've seen, you want to support the channel, don't be afraid to hit that sub button. Do not be afraid to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you want me to cover anything else within the game, such as Easter eggs and zombies, or even more Easter eggs within the game in general, such even the side missions, because I've completed all of the missions. So if you want any help, let me know. And I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao, ciao.